Hold on, I gotta clean my lens. That's not any better. Well, let me just show you. See this? I was 2 blocks away. I just filmed a video, a short and a long, uh, showing video of the strange lightning that was only happening in one place in one cloud. Needless to say, I was 2 blocks away from where I'm at now, and it started raining. This shirt is light gray, not black. This sucks. I live 3 blocks away, and I don't want to walk home. I'm just going to be really honest. I do not want to walk home. See? This is an enclosed area. And here you can kind of see the lightning. See, it's very, very much electric, boogie woogie woogie. It's doing its thing. I think I might have made a mistake. But at some point I gotta bite the bullet because I got a phone that's almost dead. I'm only in town for a couple days. Back to humid Kentucky. Speaking of, if you didn't know, I've been in Kentucky for work. Been to some really cool sites. Been a part of and will soon be a part of even bigger and better, really cool projects in what I do. I'm really excited to learn from these guys. This is a great opportunity, and I savor every minute that I'm awake. But sleeping out of town really sucks. I'm gonna be so honest. It's not fair. I don't care how comfortable the bed is. The fridges don't get cold enough. The water doesn't get hot enough. The toilet doesn't flush enough. I mean, it goes down, but it... I know I sound petty. Next week will be better. I'm dealing with this training for 3 weeks. We had to reset because apparently the crew we were training under does not have the best professional work etiquette. Oh, by the way, if you didn't know, I yanked my own tooth out. Go check out the video. It's in my playlist. See? Every time I see it, dude, I gotta smile. It's great, man. Oh my God, I feel so much better with it out there. I can eat pizza. I can eat sandwiches in whole bites. I don't have to chew on the side of my mouth. Oh, whoever thought that losing a tooth would liberate you? Sometimes I think the lesson here is this. Oh, I'm a setup tech for a company called Will Scott. We set and rent mobile office solutions for construction companies, municipalities, school districts. I don't know what the official valuation of the company is, but I know we just bought out another company about a year ago, worth $9.6 billion. And I've worked in construction my whole life. I absolutely love it. Thanks for signing up and watching, by the way, or whatever. You know, subscribe and all that stuff if you want to. I don't really care. This is a hobby. But, yeah, there is a video of me pulling my own tooth out. I've got the privilege, since I've been in Kentucky this last week, to work at a power plant. Hold on, let me get my fingers right here. Power plant, a distillery on Bourbon Row. Yeah, I got to see Bourbon Row. Well, the not-so-touristy side of Bourbon Row. That was pretty cool. I've got a slideshow on my Facebook about that. I've got 3 jobs in there. I've seen some really cool stuff. And I've learned a lot about basically setting mobile homes. I'm from St. Louis, Missouri. Well, I live on the east side of St. Louis, Missouri in Illinois. A place called Belleville. It's a small town, like 60,000 people. It's beautiful. It's historic. There's a lot of legend and myth and lore. And I live in a neighborhood called Hexenbuckle. Hexabuckle literally means in Old German, the Hill of the Witches. And we can't prove any of that lore. Maybe it was something that came over from old Black Forest German tradition. I've got such an amazing life. And it hasn't always been that way. And to head off your next question, or maybe you're thinking it, what's my motivation? I make great money. 2 years ago, my life wasn't so positive. Without going into too many details, my life sucked. And maybe it was 3 years now. Holy shit. 3 years. Somehow I turned it all around, and I'm incredibly blessed. Every day I wake up with a smile, especially since I pulled this tooth like last week. Delaware? Oh my god, no, we got a job coming up in Delaware, I think. Hold on, I've asked a bunch of random streamers this. What's your opinion on Andrew Tate? So, okay, I'll be really honest. Andrew Tate is a necessary evil. Oh, that sounds so bad. He's a scammer. He's misogynistic. But yet, he's providing something that men everywhere need to remember. That we have a responsibility to our families, our communities, and ourselves to prove that we have worth and we can provide. And it's really important. But to answer your second question, the job that we have coming up, I guess there's a hydroelectric power plant that's about to get revamped, upgraded somewhere. I'm not sure the exact area or the exact location, but we're supposed to set a sixplex, which is basically 6 modular offices in rocky terrain, somewhere very rural. I think the hotel is like 45 minutes away from where the project's going to be, so it'll be interesting. What's the part I hate about him? Oh, Andrew Tate. Oh my god, that's a good one. Because see, like, I don't focus on people's negative aspects. I like to think about where they're positive. He's incredibly successful. He is wise beyond his years, and I know enough as a former hater of Andrew Tate that the man's a strategist. He's incredibly dedicated to anything that he does. He does it to the best of his ability. Look at his kickboxing. He's driven. He's self-motivated. He pushes, and he relishes. He literally basks in the fact that he is amazing at everything he does. I hate to say that I ever hated him, and that he's a necessary evil. Maybe the necessary evil comes a lot from the negative press he's received for things that may or may not have happened in the past. But, and let me try to get really honest here, and I don't want to backpedal. I admire that guy a lot. He's taught me not to bite my lip. Okay, let's see. Hold on, you're saying something. I'm understanding, but what do you not like? This is my same opinion, but I don't understand the bad part of him or what you were saying. He's good. That's what I was just saying. I don't want to backpedal, but chronologically, I disliked him. As a father and as a man who now has a profession and success, and I'm driven, I've got so much respect for that dude. And it's not even, I started off hating him, but knowing what I know now, the dude's fucking amazing. I do it all. Welding, I can clean portable potties, farm scrap construction. Because the women came out and said he didn't do anything wrong. I know. That's what I'm saying. Like, So I'm influenced slightly by my 81-year-old mother who heard things on the internet. Look, man. I really hate to draw a line on this because this is the kind of thing you're supposed to be gray area on as somebody who does YouTube. Fuck it, I'm just gonna say it. Andrew Tate's the fucking shit, dude. Hustler University. Look, I've seen scabbed videos on YouTube, and I agree. My personal success, sticking to my principles, and I'm gonna go Elon Musk here even. First principles. He hits all the notches. If you're not obligated to a woman, go for a girl that's not a hoe. Go for a girl that's maybe worth your time. But you got to value yourself first. And I shouldn't be admitting this, but Andrew Tate's the shit. I did kickboxing for a while. I trained under Ernie Kitterman and Jack Whitaker and a lot of like world-class kickboxers from like the 80s and 90s. And I can't throw a kick now. Andrew Tate is fucking, just based on his athleticism, he's such an incredible human being. His brother and him together, the loyalty, I crave that in my life. And the dude's an impressive human being. I don't care what anybody says. He's not politically motivated. His goal is success. His goal is being able to provide for other people. I don't care how he does it. And I don't care what people say. There's haters everywhere. The dude's... And I don't care what you said. No offense. I hope I don't offend you here. But I don't care about your opinion. My opinion a year and a half ago of him started out as low, and I was researching him, and I became familiar with what he says, and the dude's the dude's great. He's great. Hold on, we got another one here. Because the women came out and said he didn't do anything wrong on a video. Yeah, I know. Well, yeah. And Bulgaria is still on their bullshit. That dude's successful because he's an overachiever. No, you don't have to do that. You don't. I have a Patreon. I'm not gonna be stupid here. Someday, as I build this up, I kind of fell into a sloop. Kind of started slacking. The idea for me is to motivate people that came from a bad place. If there's money involved, great. It might take a while for momentum to build up. I make money on my own. I'm good. I'm not struggling by any means. I'm also not a fucking fool. Oh my god, dude. His athleticism. His stamina, not just in fighting, in life. And the fact that he's willing to flex what his methodologies can provide by showing it. Go to a dealership and buy a $3 million Bugatti like it's nothing, times 27 or whatever he's got, like 30 now. Like, that's your fuck off money? Dude, he's amazing. I'm sorry. I don't usually do this. This is honestly not going the way I want it to go. I want to motivate everybody to be better. This helped me out so much. I'll subscribe to you and to... Yeah, you don't have to send me the money. I have enough. But in the words of Andrew Tate, I have enough for now, but the sky's the fucking limit. I'm not a motivational speaker. There's a lot of things I'm not. But I work hard. I have a goal. I make smart investments with my money. And I know where I can be without biting off more than I can chew. And God damn it, I'll fake it till I make it. And I won't back down from shit. About me, I'm a prepper. I'm a saver. I save my money by investing in dividend yielding stocks. I strongly believe that the establishment that's going to war with BRICS right now is going to win and be triumphant. And if you oppose that, I don't care. So my investments match that agenda. They're consistent. I wake up every day with a smile on my face and I'm happy with who I see. My name's Chris Johnson and I love my life. That's who I am. And I watch a lot of Andrew Tate. I also watch Joe Rogan. I also watch Diaries of a CEO. I watch a lot of different podcasts. And every single one of them makes me more confident with who the fuck I'm supposed to be and motivates me to do the things that are right for me and my family in my life. Personally, I think people should be panicking because inflation is coming back. It's coming. Thank you for being so... Yeah, inflation's going to fuck us. However, if you don't panic sell, you take the couple losses you're going to get. Because if you sell now, I don't care how good the market did today, which it did great, by the way. I think I made like a bunch of money. If you don't panic sell and you keep what you have in, and as the market drops, if you panic sell, you're going to take a loss. Who wants to voluntarily lose? Don't do that. Don't. My personal experience, don't ever take the L. Stick with it until the opportunity comes that you are the only one left in the market of everybody you know. And when we rebound, if we rebound, which, come on, we might, we probably will. The odds are in our favor. We got like shit deeply rooted that we don't understand. When we rebound, our shares are gonna at least 30x. My opinion. That's what I would do. And yeah, man, I don't like to sugarcoat shit. I just maybe sometimes over-explain, you know. Honestly, this journey started for me. I've been preparing for things and then selling my preps. I'll be completely honest, for 15 years. I've been dedicated to preparedness and preservation for 3 years, and I've been investing for a year and a half. I don't have a whole lot, but I think my entire worth is, at this point, from going from nothing to this, it's probably in the $20,000 area in a year and a half. So I've been successful. That doesn't matter. Dude, if you can't provide for yourself and your family and be able to do the tasks at hand, you can't do shit. Look at Alex Hormozy. Why bald? Because I've lived life, bro. Look, so if I was 13, what I would do first is I would start a lawn care business. Not because I want to do lawn care for the rest of my life. Or a paper route. I mean, how many famous people have shined shoes or done a paper route? Why huge eye bags? I've been driving for 12 hours today. I drove from Kentucky to Illinois. His testosterone got so high it tell yeah, it did. But the eye bags, I've been on the road for 5 hours before and I'm not encouraging this, before I came to the bar to get a drink. No, I do have a DOT medical card, which means I'm certified to drive commercial vehicles cross state lines. And I'm a part of a crew that does the work I told you. And there's certain requirements that are necessary. I get watched by an AI camera. It sits on my dashboard. It sucks. And it tells me when I'm doing wrong, and I get written up if I don't follow their requirements, which are way stricter than the law. So going like this and looking at the traffic in front of me for hours today, let's see, 5, 12, 14 hours today, I'm a little tired. Now we're having a thunderstorm. I don't know if you can see the rain coming through, but I live 3 blocks from here. I walked. I don't drink and drive, but I gotta walk back. It sucks. You did? Good. So, look, here's what I would do if I was you. Ask people to get you referrals. Tell them if they can get you a referral, you will give them a 5% discount on their service. Is it family or what is it? And if I can ask, what state do you live in? Do you live in the United States? I'm waiting for you, man. I'm all yours. Oh, yeah, you said that. I'm sorry, dude. Alcohol. Don't drink it. It's not good. You and I both are getting to an area in seasonal change. It's family and friends, but also customers. Good. Those are the people you want. If you're ask them how you're doing, and then in the next 2-3 weeks, I want you to tell them that you're interested in also doing gutter cleaning. Now you have to be very, very safe. Just tell them basic gutter cleaning. You're willing to take off the guards, clean the gutters on single story only, especially without experience. Dude, you got to start. But think about the seasonal changes and seasonal demands. People are going to need this done. Okay, start with single story. I hope they don't all have 2- and 3-story homes. Ask them if you can clean their gutter. Say, hey, look, I'm interested in cleaning gutters. If I can, I'll do the best that's possible. Charge a fair rate for, say, a 1,500 square foot home. Charge them $100. And I'm not gonna knock you down because of your age, because that doesn't have anything to do with it. But you're starting, and you want them to say, hey, I got this done for this, and to spread your number and your services around. And what you need to start is simple: a glove in your hand and a 5-gallon bucket, plus a way to get on the roof. If you can do that, I don't care if you're bumming rides from mom and pop or an older friend or sibling. Look, start out what you need to start out at. Figure out what your gas expenses are going to be. If they're all close together or within 20 miles, you could do 5 roofs in, a day? Maybe 2? If you do that at $100 a roof, you got $500. You pay your ride $100, you made $400. You can use that money to buy more equipment, or to make a deal with somebody to buy your equipment for you. Say, look, I have this much that I can put on a new backpack blower or a line trimmer and a lawnmower. Yeah, you're taller than me. I'm like 5'7". I don't know if you can tell. The beard makes me look taller. Bro, you're doing great, man. If you're that age and you've got that drive, you're gonna rule the world, bro. I'm telling you. You've got work so hard that you fail. And when you fail, remember what it felt like and remember why. Push as hard as you can. And when you succeed, and if you don't, remember why you didn't. You're gonna be great, bro. I'm telling you. You're gonna be amazing. You're welcome, by the way. It's not advice, it's just experience that I can share, and that's why I'm doing this channel. You're pretty fucking cool. Pardon my language. But you're pretty cool, man. Let me just tell you, When I was a kid, I've got a picture of me at about 8, dragging a wagon around my neighborhood with like some pea traps and the thing under the sink that's shaped like that catches the hairballs and creates the air gap for the whatever comes up from the sewer to keep it from stinking, the gas, the methane. That, and I had like pieces of wood and old tools that people didn't want. I used to drag a cart around my neighborhood and try to sell it like I had my own hardware store. What's your religion, or do you have one? You seem really based. I was born and raised Catholic. Do I believe in Catholicism? I believe in more of a universal understanding of what reality is. And do I believe that there was a creator? Yeah. Am I a Muslim? No. Am I a Christian? Maybe. Am I still Catholic? I don't really know. I'm 40 and I don't have a clue. But I know that something happened to bring us to where we're at today. And I think it's really, really important that we don't forget that we can't begin to understand where we are. In life, you'll figure out that everything you know serves one purpose: to make you realize how much you don't have a clue. You don't. But there are fixed variables. They're not variables, they're fixed facts. Like, you have to be motivated. You have to strive to be better than you did the day before. You have to wake up and like what you see, and you have to stay positive. Even when you don't want to do those things, you can't give up. You have to keep trying. It's the only way you'll ever succeed, to push yourself past what you think you can do. One percent, man, you're young enough. You could do 3. You could do 3. I can't tell you all 100%, but in my opinion, 3% would be integrity, self-respect, and don't censor yourself. Work on those 3 things. Consider that your 3%. 1% of each of those every day. If you believe that you've been done wrong, don't criticize people who try to tell you why they think you're wrong. Ask them why, and try to understand with empathy what they mean. If you've done 20 push-ups, 30, 50 push-ups for the day, do one more than you think you can do, and then try to do another set. You said you're into fitness. I hope that makes sense, because that's how you grow, by pushing yourself through things that you can't possibly think you can overtake, things you can't beat. And when it comes to Islam, the dedication there is amazing. Bro, if that's your thing, by all means, rock out. Rock out. Just remember, face east. That's all I can say. Morning call to prayer is supposed to be at sunrise every day. Not necessarily sunrise Middle Eastern time. Sunrise where you're located at. So what is that, like 5:30, maybe 6 now in the morning where you're at? Just do that. Stick with that. Then after you get done with your time and your dedication to what your belief is, your higher power, take time to believe in yourself. Just as much, if not more, because you take a lot more work than your God does. I take a lot more work because I'm flawed than my belief system tells me, which, like I said, I don't really have one. But give God, give Allah, give the Prophet Muhammad what he wants. Zakat, which means charity, charitable giving, do that. If you find somebody who you think's down on your luck in your neighborhood, their house may not be in the best shape, offer to go and help them out, because the word of mouth that you may get from that will be a blessing to you, and it will serve you. Participate in everything that you believe is true right now, and commit yourself to it. But also be open to other people's beliefs. If you do that, you can't fail. You can't. You're showing empathy, you're showing sympathy, you're showing wisdom, and you're showing dedication all at the same time. You can't fail. Be true to yourself even when it's the hardest. It does. You're right. But like I said, I believe in a universal creator. Um, it's my relationship with God a lot is strange. Maybe even Buddha. I don't know. Maybe they're aliens. I don't know. Whatever it is, I can't understand it, and I'm not supposed to. You're doing better than me. That's good. That's good.